The problem with most people is that we think about intently and emotionally about the things that we don't want. What's going on, family? It's your man Jeff Kilgore back again. You already know how we do it. Business and mind all intertwined. And today we're going to talk about how you can use your reticular activating system to help build wealth. You ready? Come on, let's talk about it. Now, first things first, let's get this out the way. What is it? Your reticular activating system. What is that? I know it sounds complicated. It's a kind of a big name. Well, the reticular activating system is part of your brain. It's an actual part of your brain. It's located near the base part or the bottom part of your brain, near the brain stem. So it is an actual part of your brain. Now, its functions. What does it do? This is what we're going to speak about today and how you can use it to help build wealth. And if you stick around to the end, only if you're serious and you want to get a little more in depth, then I'm going to point you in the right direction so that you scholars can get really deep into it or just learn a little bit more, because we all curious about this, right? Now, what does it do? Your reticular activating system is the part of your brain that basically acts as a super intelligent filter. Now, what do I mean by that? Your reticular activating system does everything that it can to support your core beliefs or your self-image, which are one and the same. So your reticular activating system wants to support wholeheartedly your core beliefs and your self-image. Now, your core belief / self-image is housed or lives within your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind can receive up to 2 million bits of information at one time. Every moment, at every moment of every day, your subconscious mind is receiving all kinds of information. It can receive up to 2 million bits of information at one time. So in other words, when I say 2 million bits of information, I mean like literally everything. Things you aren't even noticing, but your subconscious mind sees and hears everything. And so right now, it's like the carpet is gray, the walls are whatever color they are. I have a hat on. Is it cold in here? Is it hot in here? Is it room temperature? Are these lights too bright? Everything, just all kind of things. Am I hungry? Am I, everything, all these bits of information at one time. Now, your brain can only process a certain amount of information at one time, right? So this is where the reticular activating system comes in, because it acts, as I said, as a super intelligent filter. It only allows your brain to process the things that it feels are most important to you. You start to process information, it's because your reticular activating system, or RAS for short, feels that whatever it is that it allowed into your brain for you to process, it feels that it was important to you. So this is why, and I know I've given this example many times, but it's the best example and it's the most relatable. Usually everyone can relate to this example. But this is why when you get a new car, all of a sudden, you start to see that car everywhere. Everywhere you look, all of a sudden, you're seeing this car. And you're like, man, I'm seeing this car everywhere. There's a reason for that. Number one being, your reticular activating system now believes that this car is important to you. More importantly, though, is why it believes that. The reason that your RAS feels like that this particular car is important to you is because of how you focused on it. You just got this new car, right? You focused on it. You were emotionally charged while focused on it. So you were hyper focused on it. You were extra focused. You were dialed in without even really trying. It was natural. You got a new car. You was hype about it. Everybody's hype about it. So you had intent, you had emotion, you had everything. You're focused on this car. Yes, got my new car. It's, whatever color, it's black. It's got this, that. So you were really into it, right? And so your reticular activating system is like, okay, he's really into that particular car, that type of car, that thing, period, right? And so all of a sudden you start seeing these cars everywhere. The thing is this, the cars were always there. That particular car was always there. They were always riding around. You just weren't noticing them because your reticular activating system was not pointing them out to you. Now that your reticular activating system sees how emotionally charged you are about this particular car, it's showing them to you everywhere, because again, your reticular activating system's job is to support whatever your core beliefs are wholeheartedly. And so it's pointed out, hey, there's another one. You like this car, right? There's another one. There's another one. And you think it's just a coincidence. Man, I'm seeing this car everywhere. Ever since I got one, now I'm seeing them everywhere. The reason is because of how focused you were on that car. Now, what does that have to do with building wealth? Well, I'll tell you like this. What would happen if you focused intently, emotionally on building wealth? What would your reticular activating system do? How would it react to that? What if you focus intently, emotionally on becoming the best version of yourself? What if you focused intently and emotionally on creating financial freedom? What would your reticular activating system do? How would it react? Well, I'll tell you, the same way as it reacted with the cars. What would happen is now, all of a sudden, you would start to see wealth building opportunities. You would start to notice ways that you can build wealth because you were so focused and emotionally charged in focusing and thinking about ways to build wealth. Then now your reticular activating system knows that's important to you, and it'll start to point out ways. You'll start to notice things you hadn't noticed before about building wealth. And so what about becoming the best version of yourself? Same thing. Your reticular activating system will start pointing out ways for you to become the best version of yourself. You'll start to see things that can help you improve in this area, in that area, and just all kind of ways to help you become the best version of yourself. Your reticular activating system may have pointed you to this video so that you can learn more about the reticular activating system so that you can activate your ability to create wealth. This is how it works. If it's important to you, then your reticular activating system is going to filter out all the other stuff. It's going to look at it like white noise, like junk, like whatever it is not the main focus. It's not the main point. And so it's just going to be pushing those things out of the way and only allowing in the thing that is most important to you. And in this case, building wealth. So you want to learn how to build wealth. You want to build wealth. You want financial freedom. You want to become the best version of yourself. What you need to do is focus on it intently, emotionally, detailed, visualize, get really into it. Close your eyes. Feel the feeling that you're going to have. Smell how it's going to smell in that place that you're wanting to be in. Experience a life of financial freedom in your mind. This is going to activate your reticular activating system. Hey, okay, we need to show him ways to make that happen because he's really emotionally charged up about that, just like he was with that car, or just like he was with whatever else I showed him. So this is your reticular activating system helping you and supporting whatever your core beliefs are. Now, the problem with most people is that we think about it intently and emotionally about the things that we don't want. We worrying about things that may or may not happen. We're worrying about stuff that we don't want. We're thinking about the bad things that could happen. And so your reticular activating system does what? Support your core beliefs. And so it points out and shows you and gives you more situations that are going to support the fact that you're worried about this and this may happen. And all of that worry and fear will be multiplied. And a lot of times we do this without even thinking about it. I'm saying take charge of your thought pattern and focus on what you want. In this case, we're talking about building wealth, financial freedom, and becoming the best version of yourself. And so you want to focus on that. You want to be intent with your focus. You want to intentionally be emotional about this visualization and what it is that you want to do. Now, I don't mean emotion like, crazy. I just mean really feel how you're going to feel when you have whatever it is that you're imagining. And this not only works with wealth, this works with everything, literally everything, good or bad. Whatever you focus on, your reticular activating system is going to show you more of it because it feels that it's important to you, right? So whatever you think about, whatever you focus on, then your RAS is going to show you more of it, give you more of it, and show you ways that you can make it happen, regardless of what it is. Now, if you want to learn more about that, if you want to go a little bit deeper and really find out how you can use the reticular activating system to just activate the law of attraction and go a little bit more deeper on exactly what it is and how it functions, then I made a previous video right here. You'll be able to check this video out, and I'm going to put a link up there as well. Click on that video right now, and then you can, not only if you're serious, only if you're ready to go into more detail and really learn how to master your life, really learn how to conquer how your mind works, and really learn how to take control over your destiny. If you're serious about that, click on that video right now, and you'll be able to go into more depth. It's not a long video. It's about 10 minutes long, probably around the same length as this video. But check that out immediately after you finish this video. I'm going to have a link at the end as well. Check that out, and you'll be able to learn a little bit more. But today, did you get any value out of that? I hope so. And if you did, you know how I say, squeeze that like button, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And especially subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get every video that I upload. Now, I'm committing to upload regularly this year so that I don't miss a beat and you don't miss a beat, and we can keep each other in check, right? And if you're still rocking with me at this point, then you already know. I appreciate you. Let's go. And click on that video.